before you start. And then we're going to put gel in. And we use lots of gel. It's gross. And I found the best kind of gel is just like the cheap stuff. It holds a lot better. And it's only like $1 or $2. So, but I stick a big handful. Whoa. I hate gel, I know. So I start kind of at the front and I work it in. Good. And you want to make sure that you get not just up here, but down across the back too, because that's going to help going into that bun. So then I'm going to take and brush it through a little bit before I start working. And I find a lot of times after I kind of do that, I go back and put a little bit extra just right here, because that's always the spot that kind of gets missed. And there again, you want that good and gelled so it'll go into the bun nicely. You guys are so quiet. Freaking me out. Okay, then we're going to part her hair on the right side. And we go, if you look, all of our eyebrows naturally have like a little place where they crease just a little bit before they kind of start going down. So you want to think of going right there over the crease in the right eye. Okay? And another thing that's important is to have a really good comb. So you want like a really nice fine-tooth comb, because that is going to make a huge difference as we start combing back into the ponytail. So, and your part goes back to, if you think about where her ears come, that's where the back of the part goes. So it's just going from the front to about the back of the ears. Then we're going to start brushing it back into a ponytail. This is when I wish we didn't have ears, because they always get in the way. But. And as I'm combing it back into the bun, you don't want to comb it straight back, because you want it to have that nice long look, so you comb it straight back and then into the bun. Do my initial comb to get it all the way, like all the direction I want it to go. If your girls have short hair or they have bangs, something that helps is using a hair dryer after you get all the gel and stuff in. So like if she had short bangs, I would take and get it into the ponytail. And then I would take and put a little more gel in it and take the hair dryer and actually blow it as I'm kind of rubbing it, because that would help to get the hairs to stick together to stay in. So, because you can use bobby pins, but as much as possible you don't want to use them up here because it makes divots in the hair. We usually just use them more back towards the bun. So I'm going to put my first ponytail in. And it doesn't have to be super tight yet, because then I'm going to go back and comb it again. You have a little curl behind you. They say I always brush and then wipe it, because then it helps kind of stick the hair to the head. And if you take your comb and instead of brushing like this way, kind of lean it against their head and brush down, because that helps you get closer into the scalp so it actually stays down in there tighter. like you guys aren't even breathing. And this is the hardest part of it. Like sometimes it will take you a couple times of doing this before you get it where you want it. And if you find you have a few stubborn hairs, it sometimes helps to get a little hairspray in that spot. Then I'm going to pull it really tight. And the object is to try and have no bumps. If you have a few right down by the bun, that's okay because that you can comb it in and bobby pin it and then it's hidden by the hair once you bun it. And sometimes this takes a couple times, like say, of doing it. And then I always spray it really good.
You don't have to do her hair tomorrow.
Nope. She can just sleep in it. And this is a hairspray we found that we really like. It's called Freeze It. My mother has nicknamed it liquid cement because it just holds. And like you can't get it out until you wash it, and it takes 2 or 3 times of washing it before it comes out. Like we call it a helmet head too. When you first take out your ponytail, it just kind of stays. So, but then it stays really good when you're performing and sweating and things like that. So it helps out.
Where do you get it?
Just at Walmart.
Okay.
I haven't seen it recently at Walmart.
Oh, you haven't?
I found it at
Okay.
Kmart. Have you seen it at Walmart? Amy's seen it at Walmart.
Okay.
So sometimes it's there and sometimes
Yeah,
it's not.
sometimes they don't have it.
When I buy it, I usually buy 6 or 10.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why it's not in.
Interesting.
See, I found I keep buying it too, and my husband finally like made me clean out stuff, and I had a whole like Tupperware of a bunch of them, and he's like, "You have to use these before you can buy new ones." Okay. Okay. So that's our first step. I say remember to comb against the head so you get it nice and tight. Use lots of gel, yes, and then the hairspray. Okay. So now we're gonna let you guys go do that much of it.